Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants. Biggest story coming into this one was what he's been able to do this past month. Really putting together an outstanding 4 weeks of play and will be a major factor in this one today.
He's been a force to be reckoned with, Boog. Elite stats and makes an impact every time he steps on the field. Can't wait to see what he's got in store for this crowd today.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Hayden Birdsong. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball. But for some reason, he gets looser. The ball comes out of his hand with more life. And he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Oh, 1-1. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for 3rd. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner at 3rd, nobody out. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And he takes a strike. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
No.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set off, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field, and makes the grab. 2 away now. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Thairo Estrada.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. 1 at bat where you hit the ball hard, maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder, it gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
Swing and a bouncer out to short. Whips it to first. 3rd out. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Back here at Oracle Park. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Kicks and deals. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one the other way. McMahon zips it to first. One up, one down. Here's the Giants lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Matt Chapman.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate as he thought about that one but held back. Fouled off left side. And it is 2-1. One out, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line. Beck makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder.
Here's Elliot Ramos matched a homer in his last game. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Strike one.
1-1.
In for a strike. 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So they go back here in San Francisco. All set for the start of the inning. There's Ryan McMahon now. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Birdsong, 23 years old. And he was a 6th round draft pick in 2020. Fastball is outside. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, singing.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 7th,
So digging in,
fielder,
Mickey Moniak. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Moniak beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw. So.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And that one in the air center field. Fitzgerald makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 9th, first baseman Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Moniak off of first with 2 away. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's a ball and a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Throw to first.
He's in there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Devers at the plate. Freeland back to work. Swing and a foul straight back. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And Raffy falls victim to the K.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Chapman digs in now. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss at a slider.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And he grounds one to the right side. Estrada to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Tap foul at the plate. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. Safe at second. And a swing and a miss. Just off the outside edge. 1-2 to count.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Now batting.
Now here is Hunter Goodman. 0 for 1 so far. Out to short. Slings to first in time. Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Foul ball there. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Doyle at second with 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground right side. In time to Devers, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Brett Wisely. Inside, and that's ball 1. The other way, McMahon throws across the diamond. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 8th, catcher Patrick
And up next for the
Bailey.
Giants, Patrick Bailey. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. Next offering way off the plate. Line drive. Farmer takes it to the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 down, bases empty. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games.
They say you win.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one lifted to left. Beck drops steps, heads back on it, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, on to the 4th. Here's Orlando Arcia. And takes low for ball 1.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-1.
1 and 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fitzgerald should have this one. Nabs it. 2 down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Moniak now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him. And good work there as he gets it 1, 2, 3. 3 up, 3 down. And we're back. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Chandler Simpson. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. And first offering is fouled off. That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here is Devers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Ramos off of first with 2 away. Missed with a changeup. 1-1. And Devers hits that one. Doyle makes the play, and that will end the inning. For San Francisco, they trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Swing and a miss.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a slider misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Just to flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to it.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 strike. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air down the left side. Wisely makes the catch, and there's one gone. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Brenton Doyle now at the plate. There's a strike. Doyle, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. And it's even up. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground, 2 ball. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning with no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Casey Schmidt.
Freeland back to work. Slider misses outside.
All these Giants, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Giants, 3rd baseman.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Rounded out his first time up. Chapman gets a piece there. One down, base is empty. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And up next for San Francisco, Brett Wisely. He's 0 for 1. Out to short. What a stop. To first. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Grounded out his first time. Squirts away a little bit. Runner stays put at third. Chapman on third with 2 out. And that one hit to first. Down the line, and it's foul. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. High fly ball down the left field line. On a dead sprint, racing back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So the Giants leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Spencer Bivens.
Now pitching for the
And
Giants.
he comes on here for the first time this
Number
season,
76.
and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Right through there for a strike. Pulls that one foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Goodman stands in now and watches strike one. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Ground ball up the middle. Wisely whips it to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. 0 for 2 in this one. And ball 1. Right side, hard hit. In time to Devers. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Offense held in check there. 9-1-2. Well, we go bottom 6. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Number
Chandler
14.
Simpson, the next Giant to hit. Strike 1. Simpson turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
One down, base is empty. In the dirt, and a count 1-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
swings and misses and one down below the zone. On to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Lee in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Giants are down 1-2-3, and they're down 2-0. Back here in San Francisco, top of inning number 7, and now Orlando Arcia. And the pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
Ball one there.
1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. On the ground, could be 2. Chapman tossed to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rockies 2 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Halverson also getting ready. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Way inside, gets out of the way. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
They got it for out number 2.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Now here is Casey Schmidt. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, Thairo Estrada. Bivens back to work. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that's going to get into the corner. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The 2-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Estrada gets his lead at first, nobody out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Outside low. Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So in now for Colorado, Jordan Beck. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. And that's outside. Now 2-2. Just off the inside edge.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Goodman at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And another ball. That misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. And that's fouled off. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. He goes down looking. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Giants nothing. Back Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Victor Vodnik.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Chapman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jake Bird getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Vodnik, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Missed with a changeup. Now 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that. It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Here's a 2-2. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. And misses inside.
3-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Brett Wisely will hit next. He's grounded out a couple of times. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Willie Adames. Looking to start something with one gone. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The Rockies leading by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Late on that fastball.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
One ball,
and that's too high.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And now 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Giants. We go to the 9th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. Eric Miller gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Orlando Arcia digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one. Rolled over to third, but that rolls foul. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Man at first with 1 gone. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. 1 for 3. That catches the corner. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Arcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So 1 hit is all they get, and 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rockies 2 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Colorado.
now, and on the mound, the closer,
59.
Jake Bird.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
Just looking to get on here. Give him something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Back to the top of the order, Chandler Simpson, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Into center. And that'll get down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. Really important at-bat coming up now.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And And now it's even up.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And the infield fly rule called.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
Swings and misses. That's strike one. With the winning run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings through that.
0-2.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Devers in the box, lays off for ball 1. And that one is inside.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And delivers outside. Casey Schmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. This could end it. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you
From Oracle Park in San Francisco, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Landon Root. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average. So he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
7-16.
The 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up, down to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And that one handled on to first.
He's out.
And he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Ezekiel Tovar. This ball's chopped on the ground. Adames fires over to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Rockies are down quietly. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and getting to start, German Marquez.
He's had his ups and downs in his career, as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner takes off. Ball outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Simpson leads off second with nobody out. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Moniak pulls that one down. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting third, left fielder.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Wilmer Flores.
Well, you see the batting average there, and it doesn't get a whole lot uglier than that, unfortunately. But at this point, I think he's just got to put the numbers out of his head completely. There's a pretty good chance he's not going to get them where they need to be by the end of the season. So you hit the reset button, and you say, how can...
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Designated hitter.
Devers now.
Devers.
And he swings and misses at the initial offer. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? That's towards center. Tovar. That is the inning. Across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. New inning getting started. Here's Michael Toglia. Roop back to work. That's outside. Ball 1.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
And now 2-1. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
And that one is in for a strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Just missed.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lee under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs. Back here at Oracle Park, here's the veteran first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Flores launched a homer in his most recent game. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Matt Chapman. And a foul ball.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Runner at second, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
One out. Runner at second. Willie Adames stands in.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Man at second. And downstairs. High fly ball out to center field. Hilliard hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Sam Huff, the next Giant to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
In the air, right field. And that will drop foul. Hit weakly on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Giants baseball on the show. Welcome back, and some tough numbers on the mound over the course of this past month as we take a look. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Yastrzemski makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Lee on his way over, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. There's a strike.
Pitch location right there. Tough to pull that with you and take it towards the first base side of the field.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and the count is 0-2. Upstairs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1. Fought off foul. That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ripped on a line. Corrals it. And there are 2 down. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Line out his first time.
Rafael Devers.
Lee off of first with 2 away. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. He leaves the yard to right. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add on. It's 4-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now It's Wilmer Flores. Doubled his first time. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jordan Beck. And first offering is fouled off. Rips one to right. Yastrzemski makes the grab, one down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And it's fouled away. The Rockies down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Slow roller to first. And that goes foul. 0-2 now. And they'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Next to hit, Ezequiel Tovar. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Up the middle. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So 12 up. And we're back. Bottom 4, here's Matt Chapman. And that one fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1-2-3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Anthony Molina, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Kinley getting loose as well. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2 to count.
Headed down the line. Moniak flying after this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Stays alive. That misses the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. German Marquez is done in this one, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
the left-hander on now, number 45.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Man at first, nobody out. Mike Yastrzemski up here. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. So now pinch hitter for the Giants. Tyler Fitzgerald. The runner at first for him, nobody out. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't force. The hitter with that breaking ball, nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And that one up and in, look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Way high.
2 balls.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Willie Adames digs in now.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
So now pinch hitter for the Giants. Brett Wisely. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Man at second. Wisely checks his swing. Appeal to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. That one not close.
2 strikes.
And it's 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And up next for San Francisco, Sam Huff. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. On the ground. And foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball
2
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Here's the 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One left for San Francisco. They lead it 4-0. Ready now for the fifth inning. Leading off, Michael Toglia.
Michael Toglia.
Toglia, 26 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Rockies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Root winds and deals. Swing and a foul out of play.
That's ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Nope,
Arcia takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
One down, base is empty. And that's down and away.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Hard hit right side. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Now batting, right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
So 2 down now, and here is Mickey Moniak. Right side. Lee. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning at the plate, Chandler Simpson. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
Well, these Giants putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 1. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 2. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Squeezes it, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
And that's downstairs and outside. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 outs, base is empty. That one out to right. Moniak settles under it and makes the catch. Back here at Oracle Park, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Thairo Estrada. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Fly ball center field, Fitzgerald. And it's caught for the out. And now Sam Hilliard. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the outside corner, strike one.
0-1's the count.
The Giants leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now
there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're on the short bottom of the 6th. And the batter now, Rafael Devers. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one away. And here is Matt Chapman. He is struck out and he is walked. In the dirt, but kept close. Activity in the bullpen. Anthony Molina getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Fastball is outside.
Ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sitting off speed there. Timing wasn't quite right on the fastball, even to try to late emergency hack and foul it off. But very quality pitch located. I like that little two-seam.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Left fielder Jordan Beck.
Root back to work. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side. Handles, throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
McMahon up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low.
That's ball 2.
The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering is fouled back. To the right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 down, bases empty. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. First pitch just misses.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is
on the ground out to short. Sends it to Flores, It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 4-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Anthony Molina.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Out towards right center field. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Sam Huff, the next Giant to hit. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count.
And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Giants. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Ruth into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good eye right there. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Bounce to the right side. Slings to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Arcia lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
And he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
2 outs, base is empty. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Next pitch misses way outside. Fastball is outside. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that'll do it. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. It's the Giants 4 and the Rockies nothing.
Now pitching for
Jimmy
Colorado.
Herget gets the call from the pen.
Number 44.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed
Jimmy
batters this
Herget.
year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. And first offering is fouled off. Herget in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And that one popped in the air left field. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliot.
Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Just missed. Outside, and it's 2-0.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And there's a ball.
3.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slurve, but couldn't find a zone.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Man at first, Rafael Devers, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. Foul ball. Outside low, and a count 2-1. And that one pulled foul. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And Raffy falls victim to the K.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Ball 1,
Flores stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's out to center field. Hilliard settles under this one. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Landon Root perfect so far. We'll see if he can make history as we head to the 9th. All set for the start of the inning. Tyrell Estrada to the plate. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working out to short wisely. Whips it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Hilliard in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
The Giants leading by 4 here at the top of the 9th. On the ground, right side. Sends it to Flores. Rockies down to their final out.
26 up and 26 down. One more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. Romo in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. So 2 balls and no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that is out of play.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That one inside, and the count is 3-1. And a strike on the outside edge. The Rockies down to their final strike. That's to third. Has some trouble with it. No play. That's an infield single.
Man, this is heartbreaking, Boog. I mean, just heartbreaking.
Now
One out from a no-no, and he
Beck.
gives up that first hit. Gosh, I'm sure he's just going to be thinking about that last pitch for a long time.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pad. Landon Root won't go any further. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Tyler
Giants.
Rogers on to pitch out of the
Number
pen here.
71.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers
Rogers.
stack up with some of the best in the game.
Digging in, Jordan Beck. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
Pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Verlander, a former Rookie of the Year. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And now the count is even. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Bailey gathers, throws to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Hunter Goodman, the next to hit, takes outside. And he grounds one to the right side. In time to Devers. That's out number 3. Rockies are down quietly. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Chase Dollander.
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Bunting for a hit. Estrada, not in time. He bunks his way aboard to lead off the frame.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
And now Jung-Hoo Lee just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball for a strike. The 1-1. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Freeman settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting third.
Here's the Giants lineup. This team is aggressive on the bases, Chris. They lead the league in stolen bases for a reason.
Yeah, with this lineup, singles can turn into doubles or triples. It's all about how you come out of the box. Such a fun team to watch, Boog. Let's see if they can run away with this one.
That one hammered center field. That's back. Tattooed and gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
One down, base is empty. Check swing, no appeal. In the dirt. Goodman down to first with it, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And now the veteran third baseman, Wilmer Flores. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one at 95 missed up top, and the count even 1-1. Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
So man aboard. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the second, here's Michael Toglia. Verlander back to work. That's in there. And that is strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next, Ezekiel Tovar. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Verlander, over 200 career wins. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that's in for a strike. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. And it skips in the dirt. 2 out, space is empty. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
Full count.
On the ground, right side, Fitzgerald throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in San Francisco, Willie Adames stands in.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting 8th, catcher.
Now, Patrick Bailey.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. They get 1, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Way outside, and that's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Nothing doing there. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
McMahon.
And that's in there at the knees.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Tyro Estrada, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No strikes.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Oracle Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. Bunting, and it's in the air. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1-2.
Very high with that one. Ball 2. That one is upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Base hit, left center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Elliot Ramos. He's already homered in this game.
Ramos.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. In the dirt, blocked. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Devers at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Lee off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That's through there for a strike.
Well, these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Fielder, Tyler Freeman.
So digging in, Tyler Freeman, 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. The Rockies hitless so far in the game. Foul ball there. That's off the inside corner. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball.
And that one is in the dirt.
2 balls,
2-2.
2 strikes.
The Rockies trailing by 2. Top half of inning number 4.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's filled up. Draws the walk there.
Take your base.
And that's their first base runner of the game. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman.
Close pitch there, but you've got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
And that one a little below the knees. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now here is Michael Tolia. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. Late on that fastball.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Giants 2 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Wilmer Flores. That one's in there. 0-1. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. And 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Off the mark there. And it's 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So up next, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1. That one missed. cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Sends it to Tolia. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Giants.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Fastball is outside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Adames started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Bailey at the plate and takes high there. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the next pitch is way outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Freeman sizing this one up, and that'll do it. So the Giants leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. On the ground to third. Flores on to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
On the ground to third. Flores zips it across. He's out. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
McMahon in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first.
That's an out.
It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's the Giants 2 and the Rockies nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Tyler Fitzgerald. Dolander back to work. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup and digging in for San Francisco, Chandler Simpson. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
One down. And the batter now, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 2. Runner on the go.
Ball.
Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
High throw may have made the difference right there. It's kind of hard to say, though. It's a little tougher for a catcher with a left-handed hitter in the box. And that hitter does not have to move at all to help you out. He just got under the throw, and it took off on him a little bit.
Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And this one looks like trouble. Run comes in from second. It's 3-zip. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper. And we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. New pitcher now, Tyler Kinley.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Next to hit, Elliot Ramos. And it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jimmy Herget getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Molina warming up as well. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carried. And it hits the fence. And that's a double.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Yastrzemski at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Late swing, foul to the left. Devers at third. Flores at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The changeup missing. The count now 2-2. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Giants 4 and the Rockies nothing. Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. First offering, and it just misses.
All these Rockies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Check swing, called strike. On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Thairo Estrada to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ground ball to the right side. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Beck, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's to third. Over to first. Out. And the inning is over. 5.5 innings complete. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Willie Adames.
Inside, almost got him. Next offering is fouled back. And Adames swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. And there's a foul ball. That one misses. Ball one. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
One down, base is empty. That one pushed to the left and foul. Next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And the first offering is not close. Bailey stands at first with one out. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Freeman settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. So the lineup flips over. Chandler Simpson, the next Giant to hit. Ball one there. In the air out towards right center. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. One left for San Francisco. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Center fielder Tyler Freeman.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Smoked on the ground to second. To first. Out. One up, one down. Now it's going to be Hunter Goodman. Off the mark there. Ball one. The Giants leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
One down, base is empty. Grounds one to short, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Toglia, the next to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
2-1.
Pulls that one foul. Next offering misses, and it's a full count.
Full count.
Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today. Still in total command on the mound with
pitching for
We're
Colorado.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
43.
Anthony Molina.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
He caught it behind his back, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Next is the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
That one pushed foul. The other way, and a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Rafael Devers. 1 for 3.
Devers.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the 8th, and now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Eric Miller taking over on the mound.
Now
And we all know about his
Giants.
slider. It's just filthy, man.
Number
And
68.
one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2. That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Full count.
That one misses,
Take your
so a
base.
leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Arcia in the box again, takes a strike.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-2.
The 0-2. To third, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
McMahon stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. In there at the knees, and it's 1-1. Two outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Back here at Oracle Park, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. Molina back to work. Misses inside. 1-0. Molina, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Hit on the ground to short. Tovar fires across the diamond, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Right fielder
Mike Yastrzemski, the second
Yastrzemski.
MLB Yaz, steps in. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. One down, base is empty. Slider
1-1.
misses outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is down low. 2-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie
Adames, the next Giant to hit. Slider right there. Yastrzemski leads off first with 1 away. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Tovar to second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit. We go to the 9th, and now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. That clips the zone. 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
In time to Devers. Now only 1 out remaining. Next for Colorado, Jordan Beck. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
They're down to their final strike. Miller is just 1 strike away. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.